U.S. It's awfully close in the long range. I'll show you that in a second. But if you live in the southeast from Florida through the Carolinas, pay very close attention to this one as we move through the week, because the forecast will be evolving and we'll hopefully have a better sense of where this may head and in terms of impacting our U.S. viewers. But in the short term, this has the potential of being the strongest hurricane to impact Jamaica in over a decade. For Haiti, this could be the strongest storm to impact them in over half a century. So this is a big time hurricane. This is a part of the Atlantic that generally sees some of our strongest hurricanes. So that's saying a lot with this one. Hurricane Matthew, winds of 145 miles per hour. This is the information as of 8 o'clock Eastern time from the Hurricane Center. We get these updates every 3 hours when there are watches and warnings up, so we'll get another update here at 11 o'clock Eastern time. Pressure is at 945 millibars. It's pretty much held steady for several days in the 940s, and it's moving northwest very slowly now at 5 miles per hour. Here's that forecast cone. You can see a very slow forward progression on this in the short term, and then moving up into the Bahamas as we move into the middle part of the week. And then there's the end of that cone. You can see how it sort of spreads out a little bit, indicating that the motion, not only is the motion slow, but there is a large room of potential error in terms of where this may head. So just because you're outside of the cone, say, parts of the east coast of Florida or through the Carolinas, doesn't mean that you won't potentially be at risk for this as we move into the middle to latter part of the week. Hurricane warnings up for Jamaica, for eastern Cuba, for Haiti. That means hurricane conditions are expected here over the next 24 to 36 hours. Timing this out for you, we do expect a more northerly component to the motion as we get into the early morning hours tomorrow. It has been on a sort of a northwesterly trajectory, but that northward component would bring it potentially closer to Haiti than to Jamaica. But so long as we have a western component to this, then there's the potential that the center of this may be a little bit farther to the west and closer here to Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica's in here. So, it's hard to say exactly who will see the brunt of this, because the winds are really concentrated where the center of this is. But regardless, the impacts in terms of the heavy rainfall will be well away from the center of this. So the rainfall, 12 to 18 inches is what you're seeing here on our map, but I would say 25 plus inches, locally as much as 40 inches in parts of Haiti with this, and that could lead to some serious problems with the mudslides and the landslides. The other issue that we're going to be dealing with the water rich is the potential storm surge from this. Storm surge is just the water that's pushed over normally dry land from the strong winds of a hurricane. So the coast, in addition to areas inland, will be seeing a lot of problems here with the water over the coming days.